Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here, and today we have my first ever apartment building, or I suppose renovating video. Super exciting because we do have apartments now. We have the Sims 4 City Living expansion pack, and this is the first time that I got to actually renovate one. So I just went all out and just made it look real pretty, in my opinion. You might not like it, but yeah. Basically, I'm going to be using this apartment as one of the apartments in my new Let's Play City Living, which hasn't come out yet, obviously, and a lot of you guys have been asking about it. But I'm not going to tell you guys anything yet. I'm going to leave it as a surprise, but I'm going to begin releasing the builds or the renovations, getting ready for its release. And I know some of you guys might be like, but the other YouTubers have released their Let's Plays already. Why is Deli taking so long? It's because I am enjoying creating the Let's Play for you guys. And I'm taking my time and I'm getting ready for it. So it shouldn't be too far away. But anyways, this apartment, kind of through this apartment, I've learnt the restrictions of building in the Sims 4 City Living. Apartments cannot be renovated past the outside walls, so you can't change the outside walls unless there's a balcony, which means you kind of have a little bit of freedom to extend them or bring them back in. You cannot change the windows or the doors to the outside world, so unless you have a balcony, you can change the doors and the windows on the balcony. But the other thing is you can't also build or furnish in the public area, so the foyer kind of outside of the front door that you can see. So we are a bit restricted in that way, and initially I didn't mind too much because I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of like The Sims 3, and then you just put it in a cheat, so then you can do whatever you want. While I was at Sim Camp, I did ask if there was a cheat, and there's not. So I'm kind of like, oh no. I know a lot of you guys would, or some of you would remember me saying that I wasn't bothered by the fact we couldn't build our own apartments because in The Sims 3, we weren't able to. And a lot of you guys were quick to correct me because technically we could build apartments in The Sims 3. I believe we needed a cheat to do that though. And it just meant that you would black out most of the other apartments. And the other thing is you could use elevators in your own builds, which was really nice. And we can't do those either with this expansion pack. So understandably, a lot of players are disappointed. It's kind of a bit confusing because, you know, we're players of this game. We know this game really well, and so we expect things to be in these packs that were in the previous packs because this is The Sims 4. This is meant to be the improvement on the last one, and it's kind of frustrating that either the team working on it didn't realize that that's what you could do in The Sims 3, or they've decided not to include it for a reason that we don't understand. But I think they need to start telling us why things aren't included that were included in the past packs, because it is kind of disappointing. And initially I wasn't that disappointed because I just assumed we would have those cheats and we don't. And I don't know, I'm getting a lot of criticism because I'm criticizing this expansion pack, and some of you guys have been like, Deli's being too harsh, particularly in my Kaz review video, but honestly, I'm being super honest. You guys don't have to agree with me, of course, and I appreciate everyone's opinions, so I don't mind. I understand that if I'm honest, I'm gonna get some negativity back, which is fine. I'm well aware of that, but I understand a lot of you guys are frustrated, and I am frustrated that we don't have those extra things. However, I have to say the build and buy mode is incredible. Like, I love all the new build and buy mode items. They're so awesome. I had so much fun furnishing this place with them. Once we get past the kitchen, you'll start seeing all the items being utilized, and they're just so much fun. Some of them are so sleek. We've got new colors, new patterns, lots of new artwork to go on the walls, lots of fun decorative pieces, and they fit really well into making a really high-end apartment. Also, my penthouse warehouse speed build, which was obviously quite industrial, I used a lot of the new items as well, and that worked beautifully. So I was just, yeah, I've just been stoked using it, and I had so much fun with it all. So I hope you guys do enjoy this build. I've enjoyed also using some different color combinations, and in The Sims 4, because I've been more restricted, a lot of you newer watchers who didn't actually view me when The Sims 3 was out, and I used to play all Sims 3. I don't play Sims 3 anymore just because my computer actually, it's unplayable for me. Like it is unplayable. I can't do anything in it. That's why I don't play Sims 3 anymore on my channel. But some of you guys will remember that I was very, very creative, and I'd say I pushed the boundaries a fair bit with interior design, which is what my favorite part was of that game. So coming to The Sims 4, sometimes, occasionally, I'll get a comment from you guys where you say, love this build. I felt like the old deli was back because I was able to use creative style. And so with this build, I thought to myself, after having seen your comments over the last couple of years saying that, I was like, I feel like the old deli's back in this build. Like I felt like I had enough swatches to work with and new items that I could be super creative. And so I really hope you guys enjoy it. This apartment is meant to be a mix of very clean modern whites and traditional, but I also wanted it to have a pop of really modern, like a really modern aspect of it. Or it's kind of, I guess, a bridge between old tradition, classic, classy old tradition, as well as modern, new, chic, all wrapped up in a lot of whites and creams with a few bright colors. So yeah, I don't know if I explained that very well, but hopefully you guys from watching it get the drift. So we've got more modern columns combined with this very traditional dark wooden floor and the very beautiful white, crisp, traditional walls as well. But then we'll put in like a fluffy white carpet and that nice modern green rug and that modern chair in the corner and the glass panels. And I don't know, I just had fun mixing it all together, and I thought it was kind of cool. I'll be interested to guess. I mean, not me guess because I know, but I'll be interested to see if any of you guys have any ideas of what this Let's Play might be. I will be really surprised if you guys can guess in the comments from one build, but who knows? You guys are pretty smart. You're pretty clever. So we'll see. I'll be reading the comments. Anyways, I love that fluffy rug. I have to say I've only ever used it sized up. Like I just keep sizing it up and using it. I don't like it in the smaller size so much, but you know what? I'm actually happy that it's smaller, so then if I want it to be smaller, we can use it as a smaller size. So that's okay. I'm happy with that. That's all good. OG in the hood. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This pack is just limiting. I think limiting is a good word for it. I mean, not the fact... It's limiting from a builder's perspective. It's not from a Let's Play perspective. There's lots to do. And also the actual city and the cityscape, when you look out the window, I'll show it in the screenshots in the end. The world is just so cool. Like I love looking at the view out the windows. It feels so real and at the same time so dreamy because it's so beautiful. It's like so cool. And I love that we have balconies. The balconies are the best thing ever. When I was at Sim Camp, I'd only looked at a couple of apartments, and I told one of the producers, I was like, oh, I'm so sad that there's no balconies. I really wanted balconies. And they said, oh, no, there are. You just haven't looked at the right apartments yet because we didn't put them on all of them, only some of them. I was like, oh my gosh, there's balconies. So I had to pick a balcony apartment for this family to live in. It was necessary. And there are a few of the characters outside that you can get a peek at just there. Interesting. You won't be able to guess from the characters, I can tell you that now. Anyways, these curtains are really cool. I quite like those. They came with City Living, and they're really handy because they're just plain white curtains, so I feel like they're going to go with heaps. And they also come in 3 different wall sizes, which is nice. The other thing is it would have been handy to be able to change the apartment wall heights. I guess that would have been tricky to put in the game, but that kind of would have been cool because a few times I was like, I wanna use different paintings or different, not really windows, but doors. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So this is a balcony, obviously, and we've just got some outdoor chairs going out here. I was going to put a barbecue outside, but it really didn't suit the family. I was like, no way would they have a barbecue. They'd just hire a caterer. So I didn't put that on the balcony. But if you wanted to, you could easily grab that. And I'm also about to pop in just a nice little yoga mat as well, because I love watching the Sims do yoga because it's like I basically want to be them. I feel like I would like to do yoga in my everyday life, but I just don't have the time. I mean, I could make time, but I'm just not at that stage yet where I'm prioritizing it. Oh, my boyfriend texted me. That's nice. My boyfriend he was given a home beer brewing kit. Okay, so his friends gave him make your own beer kit. So he's been making beer and he's really excited about it. And he just said, all done bottling. This new beer is going to be so good. Oh, he's so cute. Boy Deligracy. Anyways, boys and their toys, eh? Although girls and their toys too. I love my Funshine Care Bear, who I just cuddle every night. Speaking of cuddling, I've actually, I've been talking about it a lot. I'd really like a dog. I just really, really want one. I'd love to have a dog. I want a little companion. And I've been told my apartment is too small to have a dog by all my friends who've been here and my family. They're like, no, it's too small. And if you guys have watched my apartment tour video, you'll see it's quite a small apartment. I mean, it's a studio apartment, so my bedroom's in my lounge room, which is in my kitchen, which is in my office. Luckily, the toilet is separate. Could you imagine that? Oh my gosh. But anyways, can you guys tell me if it is too small to have a dog? Like, I feel like I could have just a little guy. I mean, I really want a Chow Chow, but Chow Chows, they're not that small. I don't know. Oh, I really want a Chow Chow. I love these curtains, by the way. This was a surprising pattern for me to like, but I thought it worked so well with this room. This is a master bedroom. It has a pretty sweet walk-in wardrobe. And the stairwell area that is furnished, don't worry, we're going to refurnish that because I didn't like what I did there. So I've actually cut out that footage and we'll see the new footage coming up soon. But I love this master bedroom because it's like all white, and then we've got these peachy salmon colors to add a little bit of warmth to it and a little bit of fun to it, but it's still very reserved, and at the same time I feel like it's very glamorous, you know, with the 4-poster bed, that gorgeous sheer fabric that hangs off the 4-poster bed. But I feel like those curtains tie in and neutralize the salmon colors quite nicely. I just wish the red strips weren't at the top of them. But I see why they did that. It just would have been nicer to have just a neutral, I think. Just makes it a little bit more versatile, I suppose. And then we've got this nice classy mirror standing in the corner. And then the salmon couch, which it just fitted in so perfectly. I'm loving all of these salmon colors. I mean, in the fashion world right now, I suppose salmon is a popular thing. Or maybe it's just interior design. I don't know. But there's a lot of salmon. And I'm just like, The Sims is on fleek right now. So it's good. This is going to be the walk-in wardrobe. And this is the master bedroom of a woman who is very fashionable. and I just thought it was necessary to have a really nice wardrobe. And I'm sure her daughter would borrow clothes from it all the time. That's just what I imagined. And yeah, I could have used one of the actual wardrobes from Get Together, but I wanted it to be a walk-in one. Well, wait, they kind of are walk-in ones, aren't they? I don't know. I just wanted like the glass doors and it all to look fancy schmancy, you know. So that's why I did that. But I used the wardrobes in another bedroom. Yeah. Another thing is, I don't know if I'm a little bit silly, but I could not upload this to the gallery. I don't know if it's because it's not out in Australia yet, City Living. But I didn't know how to save and upload the apartment, which was... I don't know. Am I silly? I feel like I might have done something stupid and not realized. But anyways, I couldn't do it. So at this stage, this is not on the gallery. But I guess once I figure out how to do it, I'll put it up. And I also need to put up Amethyst's house from the Sims 4 Barbie Let's Play, because a lot of you guys have been asking for that. I'm really sorry for the delay getting it up on the gallery. Yeah. This is going to be the brothers' room. So I had to use this new bed. I was like, this new bed is awesome. Have to use it. So yes, I used all the new beds. And I loved the side tables. So the side tables actually set the tone for the rest of the room, literally, like the color tone. So yeah, I like the light woods. I like the whitish walls. Like the traditional walls. And at the same time, this room's going to be really youthful with some really cool artwork. But at the same time, it's quite sophisticated. Like, I feel like the guy who lives here is quite, not necessarily prim and proper. That's the wrong word. But, like, he's pretty cool. And I think he seems pretty neat. So, I'm actually very excited about his character. Whoops, can't tell you anymore. I love secrets when I know what the secret is, but I hate secrets when I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, putting some lights in to match the timber wall. I liked those artworks stacked up above one another, and I felt like the different colors in them were really nice. And now there's this strong theme of red and black. I felt like if we made the bedspread black, then everything would turn out black. So I needed to have a bit of a pop of color in there. And yeah, there's this desk in the corner, which is a new desk with these kind of alienish legs, which I thought was pretty cool. And I love that little lamp. That little lamp's a bit cute. I put flowers on the desk too, because it's cool. And that is a new gaming device, a new console. Speaking of consoles, oh my god, today I received from Nintendo a Wii U, and I'm so excited because you guys know the Wii U's been out for ages, but I never got one because I guess I always wanted one, but I never prioritized the cost of it to get one. And anyways, they sent me one today with games like Mario Kart 8 and Mario Maker and 3D Maker. I mean, Super Mario 3D and Zelda. And I'm just like, oh my god, it's Christmas. So if any of you guys are into watching my live streams and you have Mario Kart 8, I thought it would be really fun if we converse each other on live streams. And I'm also, I just need to figure out how to like hook it up to my computer because I have a PS4. Oh my gosh, I feel so spoiled. I have a PS4 and a Wii U. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to show off. I feel like a princess, so I'm sorry. I'll shut up. But basically, before we can use them both, I want to figure out how to have both of them hooked up to my computer without having to keep unplugging them and swapping them around, if it's possible. So I'll ask my friends about it and see, unless you guys want to comment if you're techie gurus, that could be helpful too. But yeah. Also, I decided to make this bathroom more earthy tones. I just thought to be honest, I really liked the cabinets. I loved that brown marble top. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And it was just different to the other ones, which kind of used throughout the house. I also liked making it a little bit different for the sun as well. Yeah, I suppose it's more masculine, so I liked that. And I just liked that for him. And then we've got all the aftershaves and stuff. And yeah, I mean, that one's pretty self-explanatory. But look at the view. Look at the other high-rise buildings in the background. It's so cool. Oh, and I forgot to say, this apartment is in the, I keep calling it the business district, but it's not called the business district. I don't know. It's in that area that's businessy, that everything's really high in the sky. So that's what it's in. And I've used the 4-poster bed in the daughter's room. This is such a cool room. Oh my gosh, if I had this when I was a teenager, I would have been I actually would have been a princess. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, I love the kind of mango yellow or sunshine yellow bedspread that's textured. And then the sheer curtains are this gorgeous pinky color. And then the cushions are mauve purple. And I just thought that was such a cool color combination, really unexpected. Loved that. And then I was like, well, let's match the walls to the pillows. And suddenly we had this color scheme going that was really, really warm, really youthful. And I really like this bedroom. I think it's really cool. So I was just trying to figure out what paintings to use here. It was difficult because I was trying to find paintings that incorporated both the colors. So I spent way too long. I mean, this is 5 times the speed I was working at. So I was just fiddling around with those paintings for so long. But anyways, in the end, I thought, I swear I changed them again. Okay, yeah, here I go. Here I go again. I kept changing them until I thought I found something that worked. But I had to change the bedroom lamps, and those lamps are different. The bedside tables, I think, are from the base game. And then we're using a ottoman at the end of the bed as well. That's kind of just really neutral, easy to fit in with the rest of the room, and not be too out there in color or anything. There's wardrobes from the Sims 4 Get Together, and if you're not familiar with that expansion pack, you can woohoo in them, which is really exciting. I've also been getting asked a lot about elevators in The Sims 4 City Living. There is no elevator animation. So your Sims, it is essentially a portal, so your Sims kind of just walk towards it and disappear, and then they spawn downstairs in the public area below the building. Obviously, hugely disappointing for heaps of players. When I asked the Sims as to why there was no animation, they said that because so many players complained in The Sims 3 about the elevator time taking so long in their gameplay. So when you went to the elevator, you waited for it, and then you had to wait for other Sims to get in and then to close. They said they didn't do it because it just took too long, the gameplay time, which I thought was, I don't know. I think players would have been happier to wait than not have any animation at all. So it was a bit of a shame. I'm not sure if that's the full reason though, but that's what they told me. So, I know we all wanted to woohoo in the elevator. I know it was on everyone's minds. So unfortunately, not today. We won't be doing that. Not today. Maybe one day. They should make an elevator woohoo mod where somehow they add in an elevator animation. I'm pretty sure that's not possible, but that would be awesome. I'd probably download that mod, and I have no mods in my game. The only thing that's not natural to the game is that I have a few custom content hairs, and that's it. And those hairs are like Max's match, so... I also love how these paintings are asymmetrical, just kind of framing around the couch. It's so cute. And yeah, that's the daughter's bedroom, which is pretty nice. I also love the fact those curtains are in that nice pinky or dusty rose color. Really went with the color scheme of that bedroom really nicely. And then this is the ensuite for that room. So there's 3 bedrooms, 3 ensuites. There's one main half bathroom downstairs, meaning that there's no shower or bath. It's just a toilet and basin. And then for this one, I think I still was in the mood to go for earthy colors to begin with, but I think we end up going with the blue or the teal. Yeah, so just putting some lights above the mirror. Sometimes when the mirror cuts off like that on the wall, I'm just like, oh, that was abrupt. So I kind of like framing it with a row of lights above it. And then I haven't used a spa bath for ages, so I was like, yeah, let's put that in the corner. And of course, you need a dunny. I don't usually call it a dunny, but I think it's funny to call it a dunny, so that's what we're going to call it. And yeah, I'm not hilarious at all. And then we have, I don't know, just a few nightgowns I'm hanging up, and then that's it. That's it. So this is the apartment in the financial business district. This is in the lounge room with the TV on. There are some Sims in there that you can check out that will be in the Let's Play. And the view out the window is amazing. It was a bit annoying how those cupboards are so dark, but they're all meant to be white and matching the ones underneath. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I'd love to hear. Oh, that's an office as well. I think I forgot to show that. And that's sitting on the toilet looking out the window. How awesome is that? I would pretty much die if that was at someone's house I went to. I'd be like, oh my God. That's the master bedroom with the daughter standing in it. I love her outfit. Oh, double shot there. That master bedroom is beautiful. Oh, I love it. It's got a bit of like a early 60s vibe in a way, I think. I don't know if you guys will agree with me on that, but maybe. And then a very glam black and white bathroom. Very, very shiny. I love how there's a wine glass above the bath. It's like, okay, you're going to have a bath and definitely drink wine in there. This is the son's room. It's a little bit swanky. And then we'll just have a few extra shots at the end. Oh, and this is the daughter's bedroom, even though she's standing in her mum's bedroom. But anyways, I am off to PAX this week, so I may be a bit MIA. I might see some of you there. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon.